Chris to shoot by the crowd. Mateta!
Oh, Assar! It's Ismail Assar again!
And still! Oh, brilliant!
At the moment, Palace.
And Mateta tries his luck, and he brought a save out of Martin. Well left, Valencia, and following up was Wharton, and that one had the keeper shot. Piola Sosa aware the keeper was out of position, but good recovery for Portsmouth. Surlock, that's really good from him. Tell you what, close to ricocheting into the net there. It goes out for a goal kick, but that is by Hughes trying to get on the end of it. Eyed one the header. Mateta off the post! You cannot get any closer than that. And instinctively he got 2 and 3 minutes against Molde. This is Sarr, great position, good save, and cleared off the line by Solomon Owusu. Wharton. Gay. Goes for a corner. That's the no one marking to Vinny, and it goes for a corner again. Deflection on the just slipped through his fingertips a little bit. This is Hughes down into the ground. It hit Metcalf. Hughes with a second bite to the cherry. Mateta guides it in. It's a first ever European goal in the history of Crystal Palace Football Club, and how fitting that it is scored by Munoz is arriving here. It's a great effort. Chipped in with quite a few goals last season. Daniel Munoz. This is Skogvold. And that could have been a big moment for him and a big moment for Fredrikstad. There's always the risk, you get a chance. Good delivery, that one. Great height on it. Chris Richards was close. Mateta. It's an attempt on target. Well eyed. Oh, Henderson completely missed it. Molde should have scored. Dean Henderson normally so. Lacroix smacked that. All power. Not quite the accuracy. Full access. Interesting ball. Just too high for Fredriksson. Falls down for Skogvold. Was that the big chance? To Vinny! That could have sealed it. Could have tried from distance. This is Jean-Philippe Mateta! Walenzi, can he get the shot? Oh, tell you what, that's as close as they've come all night, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. Walenzi was offside.
What a reaction.
Job done for Oliver Glasner on his birthday. After winning the FA Cup, Palace expected to be in the Europa League.
11v10.
Pino. Munoz is coming in! Oh, and Daniel Munoz! What a header! An historic moment for Crystal Palace. Their first ever away goal in Europe. It's a peach of a goal too from Daniel. Onto his left side, in towards Pino, and Sosa was coming in.
That was the ball to play.
Clearly, Wharton, and it's Sosa! This time the other wing-back had the chance to make it 2-0.
Good save, brilliant ball again from Wharton. Oh, he's in.
Jean-Philippe Mateta, the flag's up I think far side, Mateta's playing on, and he put the ball over the top anyway.
Just looked like he went a fraction early. Hit the defenders.
On the right, Camino going on. Great run by Daichi Kamada. Well, that would have been quite something. You had support there, Camino. And there's the cut back for Yeremy Pino. It's a good pass there for Shaparenko. Shaparenko driven across the face of goal, but just too far in front of Guerrero. Wharton. And here's Nketiah. Oh, Eddie Nketiah! Well, he put the ball away. to double his team's lead, but hoping to be a goal-scoring sub again.
He's off.
The offside call stands. It won't be a goal here for Nketiah.
Wow, that must have been tight. Again, superb ball from Adam. 60 yards to try and support him. And he was the furthest Crystal Palace player forward.
Lovely skill there by Pino. Nketiah! He has his goal now. Crystal Palace have a 2-goal lead. Glasner's Eagles are flying in Europe. And Nketiah off the bench to score once again.
And that is a real cultured finish.
And Nketiah, he took it on, and it was a fumble save really by Nisherev, but he got the job done. Sosa's got to be careful. He was booked just moments ago.
He's gone.
And he might be going here.
He's gone. That's a silly second yellow to receive. Once you're on a yellow card, you've got to stay away from any sort of tackle there.
Here's Karavayev. Oh, and it was poked towards goal near post by Planuksa. The two subs there combining. Karavayev's Rashko makes those to attack it. The near post flick was by Karavayev. And time for one more maybe here for Wharton. It's parried to Cardines. Well, that would have been quite some way to cap his senior debut. To end a history-making night for Crystal Palace. Their first ever away win in Europe and a new club record, now 19 games unbeaten.
It's a deeper delivery this time, and coming round the back was Gay. And it was smuggled off the line. He might have hit a hand of Jean-Philippe to defend this corner kick, and they didn't defend it very well at all. And it was almost smuggled home by Mateta. Skimming the ball away. Don't invite Munoz, who's trying to chip the goalkeeper. Comes back to Mateta. He's hit the top of the bar. Well, that's another big chance that's gone begging for Jean-Philippe Mateta. Yeremy Pino trying to get it back to Mateta. Does that! That was a good Crystal Palace move. Hughes straight in. Mateta with a header. It's narrowly wide. And Gay was following in at the far post, couldn't get anywhere near it. And he might be needed now because they've given the ball away in a dangerous area, and it's a chance and a goal. Bajic with the strike from the edge of the area. And it's all of Crystal Palace's own making. Campo's mistake. Bajic with the punishment. The Cypriots celebrate. And Crystal Palace are left red-faced.
There's always a
try
risk.
and make things happen, and he's found Nketiah with a brilliant ball, and here is Mateta. It's a fantastic save. Munoz coming in, still loose. Sarr is there. Mateta can't convert, and Hughes can't reach it. Tries to bend that into a dangerous area, and he manages to do just that. And Eddie Nketiah flying towards it, can't hit the target.
It's getting closer. Nketiah arriving in the right areas. There's just two of them there.
Wharton with the delivery. Mateta trying to get there. Almost snuck in. Almost. They are knocking. Delivers a ball into the box, and it's going to sneak past the post, even though Esse and Camino were both coming in. And it was so quickly, but not quickly enough. The full-time whistle goes, and Larnaca burst the Palace bubble. They come from a town where stoicism was born, and AEK Larnaca have resolutely kept Palace at bay. Hyman's trying to get away, comes back to Smith. First one to test the gloves of any goalkeeper tonight. Pino's delivery, Richards coming round the back. His header sends it centrally. Sarr hits the post, comes back to Yeremy Pino. And then it's off Gay's head, and out of playing away for a goalkeeper, and it was that man Ismail Sarr who bent slightly, then feeds it to Sarr. It's a lovely ball. He goes round the goalkeeper. Was there a touch? There was. That's a penalty. Or is it? Offside play.
He looked, didn't he? He looked like, yeah,
Penalty kick.
his look was, I've touched him there. And then he thought to himself, I've got off the hook because of the offside, but it's a good decision.
And then Mateta is prevented by Owisa Aduro. I just wonder whether or not he had heard the whistle. Didn't quite realise that the whistle had gone. It's the penalty tonight. Hughes in towards Sarr. What a save that is! Comes back into the centre looking for Mitchell. Hughes then tries to volley it. He's hit the bar. Munoz, Sarr over the top. Wow. Mitchell back into the centre. Gay trying to keep it alive. Mateta. Now Lacroix. Offside flag is up. Palace denied by the flag. There's the goal. It has been allowed. And Lacroix has been credited with his first goal of the season. And Crystal Palace do have a lead. And finally, and it's been a long way, the Eagles have landed a blow in the Conference League at Selhurst Park.
It's a fabulous strike, it's a great goal, and the centre-back's gone up for that long.
Munoz has found Will Hughes. It's Will Hughes, and it's pushed away rather unconventionally by Owusu Adoro.
Yeah, I think it might.
It's a decent-looking shot as well. It's fisted away. Sadiq on the follow-up. Another good save by Henderson. The first one from Miners, the second one from Sadiq. I think the offside flag went up anyway. Away by Cook Miners. Lerma's going to get it back into the mixer here. Lacroix, and then Sarr, and it's 2-0. Well, this is the first time that Palace have ever gone Dutch, and they're in no mood to split the points.
Again, it's about getting the first contact from the free kick. What a time to score as well.
Just particularly well cleared. Comes back to Smith. Oh, that was a tester. That was a proper tester for Henderson who went, but Smith has kept it alive. Comes back to Minans, and it comes off the head of Henderson. He can't stop it from sneaking through. And RZ are back in the game. It was a lovely bit of football from the Dutch team. And it tries to feed the ball through to Ismail Assar, and he's running through on goal. And he's finishing superbly. Strong team, strong performance, strong finish, strong result incoming. Power and class from Crystal Palace. And they hope to break the glass ceiling very soon. Mateta is breaking the lines, steaming into the box, and drags his finish wide of the goal.
Exactly that.
They do have a serious slice of cheese history. There's a serious slice of action inside the Alkmaar box, which couldn't quite be finished off by Kamada. Up a shot, Devaney. And then Kamada, who missed kicks, doesn't the second time, and is pretty certain that the offside flag was going up anyway. And they allowed him to have a couple of kicks at it.
It's like training.
It's a big chance here. Chavez just paused. Oliver Glasner wasn't very happy after their Matchday 2 defeat here to Cypriot Minos Larnaca, but he's a lot happier tonight. Crystal Palace win for the first time at home in the Conference League, courtesy of goals from Maxence Lacroix.
Trading forward, Moreira with the ball into the box. It's a chance this, and it's saved by Henderson at his near post, but that's how quickly they can get forward. One drop for Omega here. On the shot is wide from Nanasi. The chances are coming here for the home side. Arriving in the box. And Ciso hit one. That was just kept in, and the header is wide from Omega. Physical strength, and he's using it here. And Mitchell! Great finish! Into that bottom corner. He's taken that brilliantly. So much of the work done there by Mateta. Great physical strength. He was stranded here, and Sarr can make it too! Oh, off the post! Well, it's almost felt inevitable that off him, and Mateta waits, and Pino's there as well. Great chance! Good save by Penders. Marco, he's played well, and Ciso. That's clever, Moreira, and Omega's waiting! Great move! An equalising goal! And it's their star man, the man who's off to Chelsea next season. By Enciso, more danger here. Enciso with the effort. Good wild that. Had players in the box. They have a great record, and oh, they've made a mistake here, and the goalkeeper's stranded. Oh, it's off the bar. What a chance for Wharton, and Pino will hit this. Oh, almost again. That's two massive lets-offs. And now Munoz. Oh, there could be a chance here. It's a great opportunity. Good save, Bendon. Pino with the effort. Panicelli's up there. Enciso appeals for handball, and he's given it right on the end. Enciso. Oh, what an effort. It's in from the rebound. El Morabet puts Strasbourg in front. Right place, right time for him. And Palace are behind.
It's a really cute free kick. It hasn't gone for too much power.
Oh, and Enciso with a lovely ball. It's a brilliant! Oh, great save, Henderson. Free kick here. Another save from Anderson. Sarr into the box, and the pass was good as well, but, well, Nketiah is saying to Pino, why didn't you play me in? Well, they've done it. Strasbourg take the points in terms of European competition for this.
Why complicated? Lacroix got the touch on. Palace could score here. Should have. Wessel Spale dropped on it right on the line.
Mark, yeah, he should have scored. He's actually missed
from midfield. Here come Palace. Excellent work. Marvellous goal by Uche. Real class. And a great moment for Uche, repaying the faith placed in him by Glasner. Crystal Palace go in front. And that was a level up.
That was a touch of class, that move.
Hands, as it were. Pino can't allow him to travel with it. Uche's in again. Must be two. A tap in for Eddie Nketiah. Crystal Palace go 2 up, and again, Uche and Nketiah in tandem.
It's all about the football that Crystal Palace are playing. I think if Shelburne could have the first 24 minutes back, they'd do it a completely different way. The mini joy they've had is when they've gone long.
There we go, Richards. He's the dominant factor in the air there. Crossbar and then into side netting, and Nketiah, they're basically queuing up here at the moment, just ghosting past people. Brilliant run. What a goal. We're talking about the golfing class tonight, and each time these goals go in, they look a bit more classy again. Crystal Palace, they lead 3-0 here away to Shelburne in Dublin.
Oh, that's a great goal. I think from a Shelburne point of view, someone has to make a tackle on it.
Pino into the box, over the top. Queuing up again, Crystal Palace. Devaney coming in from the right side. Borna Sosa having a crack. Palmed and then gathered in by Spiel.
You can tell Uche's got something
about
a
bit more economical and clinical. And they certainly weren't there, Shelburne. It's surely going to be 4 here. Spiel gets away with it in the end. Uche, again, leading with such purpose and determination. Better little bit of interplay by Shelburne here. The nearest thing to a chance tonight for the home side. Nketiah turning. And you've got something against the side netting here tonight. That's where that's also from the other side. Great delivery. 4. No, not quite. Richards went for it.
Well, that was like you.
He's, I'm afraid, as well. Uche. Essay.
Oh. Double post hit.
If he did that another 1,000 times, he couldn't pull that. What about this time for Palace? Uche made the target bigger and he missed it. 2 rather ironic cheers
I think
from the Shelburne.
Yeah, he's smiling there, Uche.
And maybe a late chance for them. And what a piece of work that is from Benitez. Kelly denied. Benitez has had nothing to do until finally had to put his hand up and do something in earnest to protect the clean sheet. And it's a very comprehensive victory indeed.
Trying to get infield onto his left foot. His right foot is even better. Have some of that. 5 minutes into the game. Kristantos Uche puts Crystal Palace in front. He scored on his last Conference League appearance. And he scored an absolute cracker there.
That was absolutely brilliant from start to finish. Obviously the finish was absolutely incredible from Uche, but the build-up on this right-hand side talked about a little burst of confidence for some of these young players.
Back by Drakes Thomas, and it comes back into Uche, and he's denied a second goal by Cisse. Looking to get the cross in, does that. It's a dangerous one. Goalkeeper completely missed it. Sousa wasn't expecting it. Still going, Ravenesa trying to squeeze it in that far corner, and he's not too far away. That's a good move, and Sheerlinen getting into the box and creating a chance and creating a goal. It's a first away goal in the Conference League for Coops, the Finnish champions, and it's come from Petteri Bartoszek. An equaliser 5 minutes into the second half, and the biggest contingent to ever follow a finish. It away, Antwi can hit them and then poke goalwards by Cisse. And Coops have turned it around. Crystal Palace have gone from 1-0 up at the start of the second half to 2-1 down just 8 minutes into it. The Finnish fans are having the time of their lives. Trying to turn it round the corner for Uche. Uche trying to go past the goalkeeper who dangles his foot out, goes down, wants a penalty, the referee says corner.
Now there is a sense from
Savalainen, who gets down the right-hand side, plays it to the far post, it's 3-1, and Bartoszek has scored again. But the offside flag is up and his celebrations are denied. Thumbs up to the Crystal Palace crowd in the White Horse Lane end. And get into those automatic qualification positions. Antwi with a strong challenge, and it's going to be a red card. No hesitation from the Israeli referee. Immediately produced. Mitchell will get the cross in. It's a decent one. It's a brilliant header from Deveni. That is terrific. He spotted it. The cross came in, and he arrived at just the right time to level things up for Crystal Palace. Cambo looking for Deveni, heads it straight into the arms of the goalkeeper, and Mateta and Nketiah were lurking in that 6-yard box, waiting for that. What could he come up with? It's a decent-looking delivery to that far post, and it's almost spilt by Creedle from Deveni.
Lucky.
And that's the end of the game. And it's the Coupe supporters who are celebrating. Crystal Palace don't quite make the last 16 without the need for a playoff. For Adam Wharton, and he sent Ismail Assar through the centre, and the goalkeeper Karacic has had to make an early. Ismail Assar, and Sarr is so speedy he might get there, and the goalkeeper has to make another save. Back out to Sarr once more. Helped on towards that back post, is a real scramble, and Sarr pops up, and he's flagged offside before he can celebrate the goal.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it was Sarr. I think it was just, I was watching the assistant then.
Ranikovic in towards Josie, and this is a real opportunity. It's steered over the top. Antonio Ivancic with a golden chance to put Drinsky in. Looking for Sarr, comes through to Strand Larsen, back to Sarr again. Oh, that's a brilliant finish. Lovely layoff from Strand Larsen, celebration from Glasner after Sarr's finish, and they finally have the breakthrough on the stroke of half-time. Well, it just preceded by probably the best move of the match, and that's certainly the best attempt at a finish. Now Munoz looking for Strand Larsen, who gets ahead of the defence but was offside and missed the target anyway. They are absolutely bossing it. Opportunity here for Abramovich, set back by Mikic, and he's finished it brilliantly. Mikic with the goal, Stimac celebrates. They had a great chance in the first half, they didn't take it. Boy, have they taken that one. Leo Mikic, who scored his only Conference League goal on the opening night of European action. Abramovich is in the centre again. It's Abramovich once more, and he couldn't get it out from underneath his feet. Chance to break is on again here. And they're speeding forward with Chuzet, and it's Chuzet for Zrinski Mostar, and he's missed another chance. Away from the centre, but Strand Larsen has set it back for Adam Wharton, who's rattled the crossbar. Boy, did he catch that well. Comes Pino. Pino drives, and it's steered round the post by the goalkeeper. It's a good save.
Yeah, it's a good effort.
Into the Palace penalty area. It's still Sakota. It's a save, and they're trying to force it home. And they can't quite manage to get it over the line.
It's a chance that. It's good play.
It's Jeremy Pino in towards the near post, and it's fisted away by the goalkeeper. He had to make the save.
Strand Larsen gets involved now, deflected, and it'll be a corner.
I'll tell you what, Adam, we're just shy of 6 minutes, but Adam Wharton's had 3
Richards, Wharton helps it on, and just wide. Well, it was Gesson who got ahead to it, but then it came off a Zrinski player in behind for a corner. Strand Larsen. There could be a chance here, and it's deflected wide, the effort from Kamada.
Great block from Savage.
Try again down the left here with Mitchell. Good ball over towards Sarr. And Palace want the corner. The referee has given a goal kick, though.
We'll get an idea on the replay. Good run, that.
5 in the box for Palace.
Great.
It's a great delivery! That was a goal ball! And it was Lacroix on the end of it. But that from Wharton was nothing short of sublime.
It's exactly the position that you put that free kick in. You could see it happening for a mile away. You just think, right, because you know he's got the quality. Can you deliver?
Those in there. Kamada with the ball. And it was Richards with the header. He probably will feel he should have done better. Played in dangerously, and it's gone all the way through. Bit of a let-off that for Zrinski.
Crystal Palace won a corner, but Strand Larsen was just...
That's not a bad ball at all.
Offside.
But the flag is up. Gone too early, and it's not going to count from Abramovich. Here's Gesson. Could he get the second here? Good save. Well kept out by Kadicic.
Oh, the skipper Barisic there was very loose in his touch.
Here's Mitchell now for Palace. That's a great ball! And Sarr should have scored.
Oh, that is top class, that from Tyrick Mitchell.
Richards. Oh, that's turned into a nice ball, and this is Sarr. And he's one-on-one. What a save that is. Brilliant stop by Kadicic.
Yeah, that was tight. I think it was Barisic who's starting to become...
Great ball over, and the header off target from Juric in his reaction. Johnson. And they can finish it here! That'll do it. Gesson with the goal that makes sure of Palace's place in the last 16 of the Conference League.
That's how to finish. 1v1. Doesn't all have to be about finesse or finding corners. Sometimes you can just get your head down.
FA Cup winners, Community Shield winners, and now through to the last 16 of a major European competition. They eliminate.
To Jorgen Strand Larsen, who leaves Garcia on the floor. Strand Larsen into the 6-yard box. Gesson was there, now Wharton. And it's wide. Wharton still awaits that first Palace goal, but that's the best attack of the game so far.
Brilliant from Strand Larsen down this right hand
side. Last game for Crystal Palace. Here's a man who knows how to score, Strand Larsen. Always fighting that ball, it seems. Increasing Larnaca back line, and somehow he gets out with it. Lovely shot! And not far away at all for a man in form, Ismail Assar. Kamada, get the ball out of his feet, but it'll run at the back! What a chance to Crystal Palace that was. Tyrick Mitchell stealing in, but Alamarovic in the way again.
What a save that is.
Now it's over to Wharton on the other side. That's good from Adam Wharton. Again, Alamarovic spreads his body well. And the wind, the floodlights showing that. That is the first shot of the game from Harder to Johnson. That's a good delivery, and Sarr went for it. Didn't connect. Returned through nicely. This is Sarr. Angle will be tight for him, and seen behind by Milicevic.
Yeah, didn't. No.
Johnson with a lot of drift, and Richards over the bar. Striding. Sarr to Mateta. There was a touch, but it wasn't strong enough to get back. And on aggregate as it goes in. Goalkeeper Henderson ran to the near post. Ball carried on past him, and yeah, they know it.
First leg last Thursday. There's Larsen, and there's Sarr, and that was well worked. Challenge, but Palace maintained possession. Wharton there with a good ball. It's Sarr. Out came the goalkeeper, and Ismail Sarr puts the ball away. What a start for Crystal Palace. And their top scorer, Ismail Sarr, on target once again. His 14th goal this season, He's fourth in the... Camino. It's a free header here, and Sarr's there again. His father Sarr put the ball away, but the flag was then raised. So the on-field call. That's a lunging challenge by Richards, and may well be a card for that. He's going to his pocket for the first time in the game. Garcia in towards Bajic.
Much more direct there. Garcia.
There's Sarr. He was just held there by Garcia, and that's going to be a yellow card for Angel Garcia. Wharton with the corner. All the Quabas there. And Larnaca just about survived that scare. With that swinging ball, one attacks, and there's the equaliser from Enric Sabrinics. Palace undone from the set piece. And the tie is all square at 1-1.
You always had that.
It's going to have a go. Keeper got down well. Munoz square. Keeper's there again. Strand-Larsen hit the deck. And the foul. Wharton for Camino. In went Strand-Larsen, then Sarr. The keeper out with the punch. It's an offside flagger, but better from Palace. But they found a way through. Wharton there with a good pass for Sarr. Now Sarr goes down. And the foul was by Sabrinics, who could be off here on a yellow card already. Enric Sabrinics has been dismissed. Oh, Sarr! It's Ismail Sarr again! In extra time, Crystal Palace strike once more. They work that set piece so well. And Glasner's team lead the tie again. And their European journey. In by Pino. Strand-Larsen off the post. And then Mateta went in there, and somehow Adamarovic can pounce upon the ball. And Crystal Palace hit the woodwork there, and the 10 men conjure something from this. There's the cross. As a player went down there in the box, looking towards the referee. Felt he was fouled there, Hrvoje Milicevic.
We'll take a good look.
Here's the ball then, it was thicked on, and it came off Mateta, and there were appeals there for a handball from Larnaca players towards the referee for the VAR's verdicts. Back goes Mateta to help out defensively, and that he goes over. And that will be a free kick. There's a yellow card coming here. You're going to have 4 minutes as a minimum. So yellow was shown, that's now been taken away. Out comes the red card. There's a handshake too to boot. Not for Mateta though. Can he get the hat-trick here? Ismail Sarr off the post. Got 2 up there with him. Yeremy Pino puts it wide. But how much more time will there be? There is the full-time whistle. And after a crazy, chaotic and somewhat nervy finale,
what Munoz can do from here. Decent ball in towards Mateta. Just couldn't angle his header on target. It was a really good cross from Daniel Munoz.
It's a great ball. He's got to do better.
Back to Munoz. Another decent ball in. Gessan's touch almost took it beyond David De Gea. It went narrowly wide of the post instead. The ball at his feet. It's Sarr. It's Gessan. It's Gessan for Crystal Palace. And the challenge that came in right at the last was a poor one. It's a penalty. It's a penalty to Crystal. It's Mateta, it's 1-0 Crystal Palace. It's his first goal since New Year's Day for the Eagles. And they have liftoff. And boy, did that go boom. Crystal Palace. Camino over the top to Munoz. Back towards Mateta. It's a brilliant save. Mitchell tries to force it home. Crystal Palace have a 2-goal lead. Tyreek Mitchell, who is very much one of their own, an adopted son of Selhurst Park, has put the ball in off the post to give Crystal Palace a 2-0 lead against Fiorentina. He's got space on his left for Mitchell. It's JD Campo. Didn't have enough power in the shot to really trouble David De Gea. But the Lacroix and Mitchell, and he set it back nicely for Fabian, who's hit the bar. Well, that's a warning sign for Crystal Palace. Really? Daichi Kamada hits the side netting. He hasn't scored for a while. Back in by Harrison. And it's headed towards goal by Gudmundsson. But 5-10 minutes is gone. And here's Piccoli trying to test Dean Henderson, who does have a shot. But Mateta is waiting in the centre if he can find him. It's JP Mateta, it's wide. Well, that's another big chance that for Crystal Palace. To his right, it's Jeremy Pino. It's Jefferson Lerma. It was a big block that. So threatening to finish it off here. Here is Sarr with a header. He's done just that. Brilliant cross from Camino. It's a super finish from Sarr. It's Florence that is famous for its art, but there's a few Palace fans around here who wouldn't mind hanging that on their wall. It's 3-0 to Crystal Palace at the end of the first leg of the quarter-final of the Conference League. To get another goal, but maybe Palace will get one. Here's Jeremy Pino. De Gea's come a long way, and it's away by Dodo and put behind. And they will be delighted to see his presence getting behind De Gea, because that was nearly 4-0. Johnson, Munoz, they're queuing up in the centre, and they can't apply the final touch. Pino went diving in. Sarr was close as well. Right-hand side, if he can find him, he has found him now. It's a great chance for Crystal Palace. They could have finished it off. He really could have killed it off. Daniel Munoz is forced a little bit wide. He tees it back up, and it's headed in by Ismail Assar, and Crystal Palace lead. The Eagles are soaring through to the semi-finals, and Sarr is threatening to steal the show again. Goal number 7 in the Conference League, and that could be a... And he's off and underway again, looking for his 18th goal of the season. Basic, wasn't it? Getting straight up down the pitch very quickly. John Lacroix, who I think commits a foul, but they're going for goal anyway. The referee played the advantage, and Solomon's effort is tipped round the post by... He's on the wrong side. The ball is towards the far post, and Ranieri heads it backwards rather than forwards. Mandragora thinks he was fouled inside the box, and a penalty is given. Conference League, and he sends it past Henderson, who goes the wrong way, and there's a little bit of consolation for Fiorentina, and maybe just a small flicker of hope. Now, one or two of the Italians that are around us is giving a bit back. Solomon opening one up, forcing Henderson into a save.
I think he's been really lively.
Pino to find Kamada. Sizing one up, but it's well stopped by David De Gea. That took a deflection on the way through, and it just changed the angle of the ball. Endor striking one, and that's brought the stadium to life. The gap now just 2, and there's a hell of a lot of time on the clock. And it's the kind of the start to the second half that Crystal Palace just didn't want. Claims of a penalty. The ball comes back to Gudmundsson. Henderson makes a save, still alive with Endor. He tries to flick it to the far post. Trying to beat Mitchell for pace, gets into the area. Didn't have no power in the shot, Jack Harrison. Well, Endor being accused of getting a bit spicy with Cherny Riyad on this near side. Riyad went down very theatrically, claiming that he was elbowed by Jefferson Lerma. And that's it. It's done. It's finished. It's over. Fiorentina are out. And Palace progress. Semi-final bound. It gets a bit spicy towards the end, and the referee has to intervene. 1 or 2.
The attack early here. And it's Sarr in behind them. What a start! Just over 20 seconds on the clock, and it's the Eagles who are in front. Their first attack.
Wow, we know how important Sarr is to this Crystal Palace team. I can't believe it in here. He's
deal with it. Munoz with the header, and Warren to hit it again. Good save by Riznik, sharply down to his left.
They're just growing.
And now Munoz, and Sar's in the middle! Couldn't quite find him. Claimed by Riznik, that's a great... An out-swinging corner, and it's turned in! Well, it was Palace who had the perfect start to the first half. It's the same for Shakhtar in the second. Ochereko was in there. And the Ukrainian side have hit back in Poland.
Yeah, Palace caught napping there at a set piece.
Just a heavy touch there, but it still might break for them. Sar! Great save, Riznik. Mateta! Oh, brilliant stop again by Riznik. Double save.
Brilliant, Riznik. And he had to there.
Throw in. On! Riznik's there again! What a challenge, almost on the line that as well. Sar was just looking to tap it home. Shakhtar may have levelled this, but Palace have had some great chances. And that's come nicely for them to go back in front. This time Riznik couldn't keep it out. Camino fires it home, and Palace are back in front.
That long throw has been so important. The last couple from Richards just causes confusion in the Shakhtar box. First to react there, Camino, who I think's had a really good game so far. He's not disappointed with his team's defending, but again...
Good ball over that, and the header is just over the bar. Good attempt that. Crowded penalty area. Allison with the shot. Did he keep that in? I don't think he did. It's going to be a corner. Now, the break's on here. And it's Strand Larsen. And still! Oh, brilliant! Oh, that was class from Strand Larsen. What a way to score your first European goal! And Palace, in Poland, have the comfort now of a 2-goal cushion.
I mean, he was absolutely calm, wasn't he, Strand Larsen? I thought he'd probably taken a touch too many, but he did so well, and this is what Palace could threaten.
Threaded forward by Pedrinha. Elias with the chance to shoot. Was really restricted in terms of this again. Aguinaldo looks to thread one through. They're right on the front foot early on here, looking to take the game to Palace. The offside. Up towards Mateta, the flick-on's good, and Pino's in behind them! And he scored! That will settle the nerves! Palace lead inside the first 10 minutes! What a night this could be for the Eagles! Jeremy Pino with the opener! And Mateta...
Well, we knew it was going to be tight, didn't we, Adam? So difficult to get those.
Wharton, he might hit this, you know, he did! And forced the save, and Munoz! It's in! How's he squeezed that in? Really good Palace move. Denied a goal earlier on for offside, but that one... Enrique. Oh, great effort and a goal back. That's placed with perfection by Aguinaldo. Lovely goal.
What a finish that was. I mean, Henderson didn't even move. Didn't really need the power.
Place to Amat in the middle, and Mateta!
What a shame, what a shame. Great move again from Palace. They're so efficient.
Came off Cambo, and there could be a chance here. Saved by Henderson. Into the box it goes! It's in! Sar's claiming it. In front again. Traore looking to get to that, and Pedrinho did. And now the flag goes up.
Just keep going.
Strand Larsen waits in the box and got on the turn. Traore on the turn. Crystal Palace reach a first European final. The Eagles soar to new heights. History made in South London. One of Selhurst Park's great nights. The path to Leipzig is now clear. They are one more win from glory. Maria is a long way forward. Ali Mau is in the box and it came to him as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure he expected that. I'm not sure he expected Riyad, I think it was, to miss the cross.
To get the cross in. And played to the edge of the box and played wide by Lopez, who asked the question as to whether that might have been a corner, but they worked that really well, Rayo.
Just looked like he was going to pass it.
Wharton with the cross, great ball it was, and wide. What a chance that was. Ghosted into the box there, Mitchell, but couldn't quite find the finish.
Best chance just before half-time. They can't believe it. What a ball that is, by the way. The ease with which he plays balls like that. Mitchell just probably got too much contact on it.
It's a long way. There's to shoot by the crowd. Mateta! Watch the Eagles soar. Mateta with the goal that breaks the deadlock in Leipzig. And how they enjoyed that.
Well, they gave Adam Wharton the time.
Interesting here, but they can't keep it. Sarr seemed to be clipped there. Free kick Palace.
Yeah, some complaints from Rayo players. I don't think there was as much.
Pino. And it's hit the post twice.
No.
Incredible. It was almost perfection from Pino. What a let-up for Rayo. Pino, he might go alone here. Mateta! Should have been two.
Oh. I thought that was just going to bounce into the back of the net.
Mitchell. And they shot into the side netting from Sarr. Ali Mau's waiting in the middle. There's others arriving as well. Henderson did well. And Palace scramble it clear. Puts it in there. It's causing problems for Palace. To Pedro Diaz. Plenty in the box to Ayman. His shot was deflected. Well, it looked like that. Should have been a corner. Ali Mau. Goal kick.
There's not enough quality in the final third from Rayo. That could be it.
Palace have done it. It's silverware in Saxony for the Eagles. Glasner has brought European glory. This is Leipzig legacy. The most special of memories made.
In us, we didn't do ourselves justice. And I think if they ever get to another final, be it Spanish Cup or wherever, they would have learnt a hell of a lot experiencing what they've experienced.
Chance in La Liga by that club. But this man here, bonus. And now Glasner struck gold again. The Eagles continue to soar. Now European glory is theirs. Crystal Palace are the 2026 Conference League winners. What a story, what an achievement.
Brilliant from Palace. I've done a lot of Palace European games this season. Been ups and downs, but you could just sense that they were building up to this. They were building up the belief in the squad, the experience they've got to win a tight game.